Hi, this is Elijah reporting for I-42 News. We're at our second location here at Huwei, and I am here with the lovely Enoch Chow and Melinda Cheng. I'm here to ask them a few questions about how the Huwei camp has been going. We are entering our fourth day, and we are a little bit behind on our updates, so we would like to take this time now to kind of tune in with our followers and kind of keep them a little updated about what's going on. So, would one of you guys like to talk to me a little bit about kind of what's been going on in this camp? What are we doing at this camp?
So basically, at the start of the day, we get there at around 7:30, and then we start doing devotions, and then we start eating breakfast. And by about 8, the kids start arriving. So like if we're not done eating breakfast, we like spend time with the kids. And then after we're done eating breakfast, we spend time with the kids. And at about 9, we like get the kids to like sit in their groups, and then we get them to quiet down, and then we start with teaching them songs. And after the songs, we teach these silly dances, just to really get them to lighten up and warm up. And then after that, we'll tell a Bible story, and then we'll go to our classrooms to set up. And basically these kids at our camp, they go through 4 sets of classes: English, music, American culture, and games. And through their many experiences and the things that we teach, we hope that we're able to just really share the gospel with them and share God's love with them, so that they can have a greater understanding and hopefully develop a relationship with God. And if they're not able to like accept God at this moment, we just really hope that we're able to plant seeds that will end up developing into something in which they can really take as their own. They can really end up developing a relationship with God later in their lives.
Yeah, it sounds like you guys are doing a lot with the kids in their free time, and you're kind of hanging out with them. And from what I understand, there's been a lot of chances to kind of share the gospel with them as well. And it seems like there's been some good things that have been going on at camp. Melinda, do you have anything to share about kind of some of the stuff that's been going well?
A lot of the kids are really open to listening to us talking about the gospel, and they're more energetic and willing to participate in a lot of the activities that we prepared.
Oh, that sounds great. Enoch, do you have anything to add to that? Anything really cool or anything like that that has been happening?
So today we actually went through American holidays, and what we talked about was just Christmas and Easter. And through this chance, we were able to just really segue into the gospel with Christmas and Easter. And obviously our Chinese is like pretty bad, so we are just really grateful that Shimu, or like the pastor's wife, came over and helped share the gospel to the kids. And afterwards, when we asked like the kids if they were willing to like accept the gospel, a lot of them raised their hands, so we were pretty happy about that.
Yeah, and that sounds great. And from my understanding, the church has been trying a real hard time to kind of reach the people here. And for those of you guys who don't know, 2/3 of the kids at these camps are brand new. They've never been into the church and whatnot. So that's great news, and that's actually something that sounds really cool. Now, we know for all camps, there's something that goes wrong, and there's things that try us, the things that make it difficult for us, and things that we need prayer for. Over the last few days, and just going into our last day, is there anything that you would like our viewers and our followers back at home, our supporters, to be able to pray for us about, to keep in mind, and something that they can continue to pray about for this camp and for the church here?
Okay, just please pray for the kids themselves. So even though they might have just heard us talk about the gospel, that they'll be able to maybe implement it into their own lives in the future.
What about you, Enoch? Anything that you have that comes to mind that you would like people to pray for?
Just really for God to just continue working through these kids and their lives, and that after we leave these camps, they'll be able to continue to, or the church will continue to be able to like reach these people and nourish them in regards to their spiritual lives. And also just really God continuing to give us the wisdom of what to say and how to act.
Alright. This camp is kind of winding down to a close. Elijah, would you have anything you'd like to say or add to that?
Why, yes, there's plenty of things that I would like to add.
We had our evangelical outreach today. Unfortunately, it rained out some of our park evangelism stuff that we were planning to do at the local college. But we were actually able to go to the engineering school through some weird connections. We were able to spend almost 3-4 hours, actually 4 hours, with some grad students, and we were really able to share our testimonies with some of them and really be able to share the gospel. And a lot of them were actually quite open to what we had to say, and one of them actually was saying that he had thought about the gospel for a while. And even just today at camp, we had one of our kids, I found him reading the Bible in the very back pew, and I asked him, why are you reading the Bible? And he's like, oh, well, it's a very interesting book. I really like reading this. And I was like, oh, you don't want to play with your friends? Like, no, I think I'd rather read this. And we were able to give him a Bible, and he was very excited about getting a Bible, and he said that he'll go home and read it. So God is definitely on the move here, and as we go into the last day, I would definitely ask all of you guys to pray for us. We do have our very last story about Peter and Jesus, and this is going to be kind of our big kind of punch through, and there will be an altar call tomorrow for the kids during lunch that the pastor and the pastor's wife will be leading, and hopefully this will lead to a lot of people coming to know Jesus and kind of growing that relationship. So if you guys could definitely please pray for us, and more importantly, please pray for them and remember to pray for them. And if you're looking at this in a few months later down the road, these kids continue to need your prayers. So remember to continue to pray for them, and we, do our best as brothers and sisters from even overseas and even in the future to really just pray for these kids. So thank you. Thank you for coming for this interview, and stay tuned because we got 2 more camps still coming up. Thank you. Bye-bye.